this is Shell of Shell's Creations, and today I want to show you a quick way that you can check your products for missing pixels. If you are designing, it's important that you quality check your items, or that you have someone quality check your items to make sure that you are producing top quality items. And this in particular is a canvas frame that I have doctored up for the purposes of this video. You may already know that looking for stray pixels on the outside, that's extra pixels, is easiest. It's easiest to accomplish that by adding a stroke style. I double clicked on the layer and went ahead and hit stroke. Let me click on that stroke so that you can see. This one is set to 3 pixels. I generally set mine small, 3 or smaller, because sometimes you'll miss some things if you don't. And to be honest, depending on the object, I may increase it and decrease it so that I can just make sure. Also, the color that you do it is kind of important with what will help you see. I usually use black or a super bright red. So let's go back to the 3 pixels, and I can see from that 3 pixels that I can see exactly where those spots are. So I'll go in and delete those to remove those extra pixels. And now that tells me when I've got extra pixels on the outside. But what if you're missing pixels? That's a similar thing that's really easy to change. Double click on the stroke and layer style and bring that back up. Right here the position is outside, and that's the default, but if you switch that position to inside, and again depending on the color of your object you may need to switch colors to something brighter, like a bright red that will show up, or oftentimes a super bright light lime green will be very visible. And you can see that I have right here a hole in my object. Probably those kinds of things happen depending on the method that you use for extraction. And my methods for extraction rarely leave exterior pixels or extra pixels, but I do sometimes accidentally miss something. It looked to me like I had circled the whole thing, but I missed a tiny spot. Okay, when it comes time to fixing that one, you can either go back to your original object and get the spot. If it's something like this one that has a regular pattern, I'm just going to go in to my clone stamp tool, and as I look, I want the pattern to match, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick a spot right here where the threads that go up and down are going over top of the threads that are going left to right, and I'm going to start with that spot holding down my Alt key and click on that spot, and then I'm going to pick a spot actually near this place but not exact, so that my pattern will match up, and go ahead and start there and fill in until I've cleared up that spot. Generally that's the method that I use because I find it easiest. Unless something is unique and that method isn't going to work, I don't go back to my original object. I just go ahead and grab it that way. So change your stroke style right here from outside to inside, and you will find those missing pixels. If you'd like more designer tips, join our design club. See the link below. If you have any questions, you can reach me at shells.creations1@gmail.com. See you next time.